For decades, Jaclyn Smith has been admired as one of Hollywood's most graceful and elegant stars, the woman who embodied beauty, class, and quiet strength. Best known for her role as Kelly Garrett on Charlie's Angels, Smith became a television icon in the 1970s and has remained one of the few original Angels to build a lasting career beyond the show. But now, at 78, she's breaking her silence about something that fans have speculated about for years. Her surprising connection to the late Tony Curtis, one of Hollywood's most charismatic leading men. For years, whispers circulated around Hollywood that Jaclyn Smith and Tony Curtis had shared more than just a professional friendship. At the time, both were major stars. Curtis, famous for classics like Some Like It Hot and Spartacus, and Smith, television's reigning queen. The two had reportedly met during a Hollywood charity event in the early 1980s, where witnesses described an instant chemistry between them. Rumors of a romance began almost immediately, though neither star ever confirmed it. Now, decades later, Jaclyn has finally addressed the speculation, and her comments have left fans stunned. In a recent interview reflecting on her long career and life in Hollywood, Smith was asked about the persistent rumors regarding Tony Curtis. With her trademark poise, she smiled and said, "Tony was one of a kind. We shared a wonderful friendship. And yes, there was affection there." While she didn't describe the relationship in full detail, her tone made it clear that there was more to the story than anyone had realized. "Tony had this energy about him," she explained. "He could make anyone feel like the most important person in the room. We connected because we both loved what we did, and we both knew how lonely Hollywood could be at times." According to people close to both actors, their connection was real but fleeting. Curtis, at that point, had already been through several high-profile marriages and was known for his flirtatious nature. Smith, meanwhile, was careful to protect her reputation and her privacy, especially after achieving international fame through Charlie's Angels. Jaclyn was always very discreet, one former colleague recalled. She never chased headlines or drama. That's part of why she's still respected. Today, Jaclyn's acknowledgement of her bond with Curtis paints a touching picture of two stars who found comfort in each other during the chaos of fame. "It wasn't about scandal," she said. "It was about connection. Two people who understood each other's worlds." Their rumored relationship reportedly ended as quietly as it began, with both moving on to different phases of their lives. Curtis continued his career, while Jaclyn transitioned from television to entrepreneurship, launching her successful fashion and beauty lines. Yet she has never spoken about any resentment or regret. In fact, she spoke fondly of Tony's humor and charm, saying, "He could make you laugh even on your worst day." That's a gift. Fans who followed Jaclyn Smith's career know that she's always been one of Hollywood's most private figures. Unlike many stars of her generation, she managed to avoid scandal and maintain an image of grace and integrity. That's why this rare admission feels so powerful. Not as gossip, but as a glimpse into a woman who lived through Hollywood's golden years and remained true to herself through it all. Tony Curtis passed away in 2010 at the age of 85, leaving behind a complex legacy of brilliance, controversy, and charm. When asked about his passing, Jaclyn admitted, "It was sad to lose him. He lived fully, and he made people feel alive. That's how I'll always remember Tony."